Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Mixed Media Mayhem. I want to start off by saying we have opened the group up a little bit and have brought some people in, so you will notice that there will be people that won't be playing every week. They'll be playing like 2 times a month or something like that, whatever their schedule will allow them to do. So I just want to let you guys know that everyone is linked down below. And today I chose the 3 items, so it has to be multicolor. We have to have a pattern paper background and use ink. So I'm going to make a multicolored inked up pattern paper background lamp. The inks that I'm using are Bluebell, Pixie, and Lilac from Close to My Heart. I'm going to be doing some die cutting, and we are going to use the Round Trip by Maggie Holmes to go ahead and scrap some photos. Actually, I want to do... Did I already pull it out? No. This one of my hubs. And this is our Chicago trip, right? So this is basically everything that we did in Chicago that did not pertain to Wrigley Field and the Grateful Dead concert that weekend. That's right. You see how full that is? I take a lot of pictures. So, I'm also going to do some die cutting. So I'm going to do like a big circle element. I'm going to pull some papers, I'm going to put my background paper and figure out what I'm going to cut from. Get this cut down, trim down a little bit, and then mat it, and I will be back to assemble the layout with you. I've got all of my circles cut here. Photo matted twice there. So it's going to be multicolored. Knock that out. We got a pattern paper background and ink. So we have nailed the recipe. So we're just going to squish. Whoa. 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 And it already looks like there's some mixed media going on in this background, so let's just squish paper, a little packaging, into the pad because that wasn't working for me. We're going to add just a little bit of water, and we are just going to do some mixed media right up the page. I'm just going to squish it in there a little bit more and kind of get it to react with the water that's already on here. Okay. So it's very just a bit, just a hint of color going on, right? So we're going to build up this way. That was Lilac. Now we're going to do Pixie. Same thing. Just going to squish it right in there. Got my little fingerprints going on. A little bit of water. And we're just going to fill it out. Bit of water, easy peasy on the mixed media today. Just kind of do that one. And wipe that clean. Then we're going to go in with the Bluebell. Water on that. Then we're just going to come in, whoa, and try not to make a mess. A lot of it is going to get covered up, you guys. So it's okay if you have a big mess. At least that's what I say. Alright. So you just want to get a little bit of that color down there. And spray some water. Oops. We've got our fan brush, which is the best splatter maker. So we're just going to splatter all around, sopping up as much of the ink as we can. So we are going to let this dry for a little bit, and then I will put my, excuse me, my circles on some of the pink splattered. Now obviously the closer you go, the more concentrated the splatters, the higher up that you go with the brush, the more spread out. And since I am not real sure what's going to show and what's going to not, I'm just going to make sure to get a whole bunch everywhere. So do you guys enjoy the way that we do the Mixed Media Mayhem? And now I certainly hope you do. I do. I certainly do. And you, like I said in the beginning, you will see some new faces joining in here and there. If you would like to join in, please go to the group. We do a monthly hop where everyone can play along. And don't be afraid to ask if you guys want to join in on the YouTube weekly series. Just let us know. And the next time we open it up, we will definitely invite you to play along weekly. We just don't want to get it too big too fast. Slowly growing, right? And the way the group works is pretty much everybody kind of has a say. So we didn't want one person to feel like they were completely in power. At least I did not want that to happen. Well, that's weird. Fan brush looks weird. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry, and then we are going to come in and we are going to lay the circles all the way up. Photo's going to go about here-ish. And, yeah. So that's kind of cool. I do like those three colors, and I feel like that they do pull from this background. The pink is just to lighten it up. The blue does pull the blueberries, and the purple does pull the purple of that sheet. So, lots of multicoloring going on. And, yeah, so let's let this dry, and I'll be right back. I love it. Right? It's all dry. We've got splatters going everywhere. It is very subtle, but it really actually looks like it belongs on this paper. So we've got our picture popped up on some foam, which I am going to stick over here, and then I want to do just a row, which is really sad. But we are going start here and just lightly touch that, and then I'm not going to go too much farther. Like this big blob in the excuse me, in the middle is going to get covered. So run that there. This one's going to go here. We'll put the hearts here. So we're not going to stray too far out of this line I'm making. So the mixed media, I mean, a portion of it is getting covered up, you guys. Don't get hung up on that, right? And we'll come back, and this is going to go right here. So then what I'm going to do is just go to the next size circle, because I started with my largest. We are just going to add that one there. And I'm just going in the reverse pattern now so that we don't have anything touching. Like, no like touching like, right? I'm going to put this one here. Then we went with this one. Then see, this one cannot go here, but we are going to put it right there. And then it's just going to get all jumbled up because, I mean, eventually we're going to have something touching something. This one here. Probably could have started with this as my largest circle. But that's okay. That one there. Alright, and then we're just going to come in and highlight a few of the areas. So that one. Then we're definitely going to run this one off up here. Run this one off down here. These with all the elements I think are super fun. So we'll just put this right here. And as you notice, all the big circles, they are getting covered up. So that's okay. Put this one, just making sure my hearts are going the right way. And then we want to pop these 5 small circles up on some foam. So 1, 2, that's 3, and then 4, 5. I don't know if that one's going to cover, but so I'm going to go ahead and get these other ones popped in there. I'm going to get my photo glued down or stuck down, trim off the excess, pull some items from this rather large kit to embellish, and I will come back with an update and we'll do the finishing touches together. So if you just give me just a minute, I'm going to pop on down. Alright, so I've got everything popped up. We've created, I actually did some journaling, and I've added the dates, just because I know some people are going to cringe, but in order to put some albums away, I don't really have the time to, like, put them in the right albums. So I'm just going to put things in albums and sort them out later, which is kind of what I do. Like, I'll sort them out, I'll go through all my albums, I'll pull all the, you know, the random albums that I have, and I'll pull those all out, I'll sort them, and I'll put them in correct albums and where they go, and then I'll be good for about a year because it's a really tedious task, and I'll start creating albums, but then I get overwhelmed, and I just start getting them put into albums so that they're at least on display. So this is when I start dating, so that I don't have to remember, because it's probably going to be in 2024 winter break in January when I decide to redo all the albums. Coffee break, sorry. Yeah, so guys, don't freak out. So you will see me dating a lot of my layouts from here on out. Alright, so we've got Relax on there, I've got a little Explore here, we've got a little bitty, I've used up a lot of clear stickers and items from the sticker book, which I tend to always find a little bit harder to use, so I did come in and pop in some word bits and just a couple of those things. All of the little berries, I think I've got them all used up. I guess we need to just make sure there's no more berries in here. I was tucking them under things just so that they're used. Like, there's strawberries, but that's not, I'm looking for the blue and the purple ones, like in this sheet, because I think this sheet is now used up completely. I'm okay with it being used up. I just want to make sure that I've got all these random berries, because then that's what I'll be left with at the end, trying to figure out how to use them. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sure there are some in these packs, but I'm not going to go through those. Alright, so that's all of those, unless, let's see, is there? Negative. Oh, no, there's not. Okay, sweet. Alright, so we have pulled in the Golden Gates Spiegelmama scraps sequin mix, because you guys, I have all these darling sequins around, and I just never use them, and I need to use them. So we're gonna use, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use that one right there. Come on, focus. That one. That's right, that's the one I'm going to choose. And I'm just going to sprinkle them around. Well, they have holes, so I'm going to just go ahead and tuck and just give a little bit of, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. A little bit of a shimmer into just a little, like, peaks and valleys of the, not peaks, just valleys, of all of my circles. And then I'm just pushing it right under, just so it'll be like, oh, look how pretty. So this is going to take a bit to get done, but I just kind of wanted to come back, give you guys a little bit of an update on my progress here. So I don't know if I'm going to get, like, you know, every single area, but just enough for some sparkle in all of these fun little areas. Why is that? Okay. And I'm just like pushing it right under, so you can just see just a hint, which I guess the camera's not really even picking it up, so I will show you a close-up. Oh, already got some glue on it. Okay, so just kind of see where they're just peeking out, and I might actually try to pop all of the little areas. We'll see how this works out for me. Lord knows I need to use up the sequins, because I want to buy more. I can't buy more until we have these all used, right? So then we need one here. So I'm not going to make you watch me do this much tedious work. No, no, no. I just figured I'd come in, give you a little update on, and I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. A little update on where we're at, and what my plans were for the layout next. So this is actually probably going to be the last thing that I do, and then call it a smashingly great layout, will we not? I will. So yeah, this is just going to be a little bit more tedious, but I did successfully fill all the requirements for Mixed Media Mayhem. Please do not forget to go check out all my friends that play along every week. There are going to be, like I said, some new people here and there coming in just because we like to have lots of people play along. And we never want to like leave anyone out. So if you want to play along with the monthly hop, please leave your comment down below or head on over to the Facebook group, the Mixed Media Mayhem Facebook group, which I will also have linked down below. And go ahead and sign up. It is now August. Ooh, I need to get a post up, but do not have a post up yet for the next hop. We always do a lift or something for the hop, so got to go ahead and see who was supposed to pick, and let me make notes of that. Oh my goodness, you guys, that's what I'm like. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this because 7 minutes of me putting on sequins, we don't need more of that, so I'll be right back. So, I've got all my little sequins in there, and I've actually used up each of those, so there's no more in that, I don't think. I don't think there's any more in here. I came close, like, to not having enough, actually, which was funny. Then I went ahead and popped in sequins, and then I took my sheet that I'm trying to use up, and I used up all of these green colored dots. They were from Stampin' Up, and they were like the tops of brads, and it was all the green, so I filtered those throughout here just because they're circles and to give just a little bit more dimension in there. Even popped one way over here, just so there's a little bit more. But yes, love the way this turned out. So don't forget to check out all of my friends that are playing along with Mixed Media Mayhem today, and also everyone that's playing along with Around the World in 30 Days, as this is, what, day 5? Anybody? Anybody? Yes, that will be day 5. Alright, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Come back again tomorrow for another video, as Around the World is, you know, every day, and Mixed Media Mayhem is every Friday. And I really like the way that this one turned out. As you can see, the mixed media is just poking through, and that is one thing that I do teach in my mixed media classes. I'm hosting one right now. That if you need more information on that, I will have my personal Facebook group linked down below on how to be able to, you know, create this. As you've seen, it was a lot, and some people just try to just get it to peek around the edges, and I've heard people learn some things. So anyway, if you're interested in that, let me know, and I will see you guys later with another video. Bye.